Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So I am doing what I've been trying to do for the last few weeks. I haven't got time to do it. I had this video ready to go and edited and it won't transport or won't file over. Something went funky with it. I don't know what happened. And then since I did that video and tried to do it, I got busy at working. Stuff came up top priority, and then Roger's issues with that, hopefully, and then also got a really exciting announcement that Taylor Swift is finally coming to Canada, and I'm like, oh my god, she's coming to Canada finally. But then I'm like, oh, just Toronto. But I still put my name on the Toronto list. Hopefully, fingers crossed, legs crossed, everything is crossed that she does hopefully come to Vancouver. And I'll be excited for that, and got my verified. Hopefully I get the codes this time. So let's dive on in. I am thirsty and I picked up a new, well, this is the Thirsty Buddha soda, fiber rich, 2 grams of sugar, probiotics. I'm curious what this tastes like. So I'm into the kombucha style drinks these days. I'm not really into pop anymore. I'll have it here and there if I'm craving something fizzy. If I'm looking, if this is any good, I'm like down for a healthier version of a pop soda to drink. Maybe a plant-based probiotics and for a healthy gut. I'm here for that. It's root beer too, so I like my root beer. Ooh, it smells like good root beer. Not too bad. So I realize I'm not taking my vitamin hit today. So I got all sorts of different blushes ranging from the drugstore to high end. I had this fairly organized before. What's easy to use, what's not easy to use. I think this time around I'm gonna rank it as what my least favorite to my favorite. Making sure this camera's going. Yeah, so this time around I think I'm gonna do it from my least favorite to my favorite ones. So let's dive on in. I'm gonna see how much I can be able to swatch. Probably swatch on the inside of my arm here. I don't know. I got a little bit of a tan going on, which is pretty good for me because I get very fair very easily and I burn. But also too, I've been into like the self tanner and stuff. But there's one self tanner I like more than the other. So yeah, this Thirsty Buddha root beer, it's actually really good. One of my coworkers and I were talking about this like before I went on holidays. They're like, oh, this Thirsty Buddha. I'm like working at it. It's expensive for what it is, but I'm gonna take a picture and message one of my girls about it. Don't mind the background. So let's dive on in, see how this goes, and so at the same time I may declutter some of the stuff at the same time as I'm going through it, because I have a funny feeling I lean towards the same view all the time, honestly. Like maybe some of the stuff has to go. And I'm also going to try to do maybe like a video of like, and like a what did a project pan type thing. I'm trying to, since I'm trying to save money for a concert and maybe going to Toronto type thing, I try and eliminate amount of buying. So with this long ass intro, I'm sorry. Let's dive on in. I don't know how many times this is. Let's get going. So okay, let's go. So the ones that this Quio Featherlight Cream Blush. It does come in paint tube. And it is very reasonably priced for a blush. And it comes in a paint tube. And you're not the first one to invent paint tubes there, Mr. Charles. This has been out longer than you have been around. It's been out for a hot minute. Been out since you started formulating this. Oh, it's gonna break. It's so sales. Yeah, so let's dive on in, let's get going. So the Featherlight Blush by Quio, it's not easy. I gotta pop something back in the oven here. So this Featherlight Blush by Quio, a little goes a long ways with this blush. So when I say a little goes a long way, like not even like that amount sitting there on the tube will do you. And it's in this shade 35 Halo. I do like this color. For sure. Like, this is like one of my favorite color blushes. What I probably should like, I do like this blush, but like it's not the easiest to use and it's not my favorite because it's difficult. For me, I can use it, but for someone, I don't recommend it if you're like trying to learn a cream blush type thing. The longevity of it's not that there either. The Winky Lux blush, I've posted a review on this one as well. It's not easy to use. It's very cute type thing. I do like it, but like, again, I don't get a lot of product for it. The cute factor of it, the adorable factor is it is right up there, recommendable, but like the use of the product is not there for me. Same as the highlighter, but again, we're not talking about highlight today. That's in another video. We need to talk about that. The Pacifica Fluffy brush, I will probably get rid of this one too because it's not easy to use. It's not easy to get a hold of the product in it either, type thing. And again, like I complained about this before, and it seems and then I just remember talking about it before I forget. Where are you, Elfie? We got Elf. Where are you, Elf? Hello. That's why I'm even my eyes like Sims Elf isn't like the idea. The two of these good idea. Good idea. I like what it does. But I can't get a brush in it. So that's why these two, I would say that's not worth it. It is worth it in a way, yes and no. But it's not easy to get a brush in there. Like, unless you get if you end up finding a smaller brush like this. I picked this up with a friend's, part of a friend's kit, and I did like these, I think here's the thing, I did not like these brushes for what they're intended to, but I like them better for other purposes. Like if a smaller face brush, then it will work. and it's still having a hard time picking up. I think I see the swatch there. So these ones I will be definitely decluttering for sure. But so here's, like, I had issues in the past with my like stuff not recording properly, and all of a sudden like, oh my god, actually not focused, all that stuff. So I don't declutter things until my video goes live. Like my declutter and stuff still in the basket, so then I'll sort it, get rid of it when it's done. Okay, so the next one up, I'll probably get rid of it, and now it's probably getting really old, and I might still use this because it's quite expensive, and I'll still use it. It might be part of I might do a with this one is the Hourglass Vanish Cream Blush. The Hourglass and Depot is. This one is a pretty color. I'm gonna keep this one on hand, and I might make a pan that series here soon. So that might be the encouragement of like me panning some things. I'm not gonna pan. I might use a foundation on my pan I don't like care for type thing, but then again I'm like I always rotate through my foundation, so I can't really think of foundation I really want to pan type thing. But a cream blush or lippies and that stuff, that type of thing, I might figure out how I'm gonna do that series type thing in here soon. Okay, so the Quio ones that are also they're deep for the rare. These aren't too bad. They're good. Like these are the ones if you want to try something more reasonably priced, that's easier. Like even though the Quio stuff is a little bit more pricier than say Elf. I'll say an Elf, but these ones aren't too bad. You only can get them at your like Loblaws, Shoppers Drug Mart type thing, or Superstore. But these ones aren't too bad at all. I do like them, yes. But have I reached them? No, but like, again, these ones are easy to use. A little goes a long way with these. These ones are like almost like your Rare Beauty blushes, that type of thing. The Pillow Talk Charlotte Tilbury matte blush ones, I like these. These are like the middle ground for me. Like I like it, but I don't like it type thing. Like, I think again it might be the color I got. Like it blends into nothing, and I'm actually have good bit of color going on, and I do put a little bit self tan, but I think it's mostly like a little bit self tanner and a little bit more of actual sun tan I actually have going on, which is weird for me because it's not very happens very often for me. The LYS, it might be this one's actually not too bad. I like the color of it, but I have not been grabbing it. I've been grabbing more towards the ones that are actually coming up here in the next few ones. This one I've been grabbing to it, I think, because it's creamy, but it's like not that creamy-ish. And yeah. It's not been the ones I've been like, it hasn't been that one where I'm like jumping to. So like again, I might throw this one into like maybe my cabinet series type thing. I might make a little box type thing for that type thing. So like stuff I don't use very often, all that stuff that makes me use it more type thing. Again, like foundation stuff, that one, like I depends on the day. Like I make it honestly for me, like who has a good collection. I'm repeating myself. I dip into a little bit of everything. There was one I actually got rid of because I had to get rid of it. That one, I'm like building up my fails of the year type thing. The rose ink one is a lot more creamier than the it's a lot more creamier than I'll say the LOS, but it's easy, really easy to use type thing. Now we're officially jumping into the top ones. I do grab all the time. These are my top 5 all the time. Ones I grab. So the Huda Beauty one is a lip blush, and a blush slash lip blush. Excuse me. So what I do is, like, I grab one of my foundation brushes, one of these ones. I probably use like this one for blush more than often than not. I wipe it off on here, then dab it on my face type thing. It's easier to use that way because you more evenly texture, and then like same as like this. I've been using that technique a lot more, and I like using this guy too. I might be ordering like Scott Barnes one. Okay. 5,000th time my camera has decided to shut off on me and decided like, okay, be nice if you guys give me a warning. Roughly around every 17 minutes or so, like every 17-minute mark, I'm like, okay, it's been a good few minutes, I better go check. Auto turns it off. So the Tower 28 cream blush. It's a nice blush. It's very elegant, easy to use type thing. Like, it will goes a long ways, but not too pigment type thing. Like, when I say this is like up here, like these ones, I'll be like, if I haven't too sure which one blush I'm gonna be taking in my bag, I'm like, those 3 are coming with me. Okay, enough said. Very neutral color, easy to go, blends with everything type thing. It's very, if you overdo it, it's easy to correct type thing. So yeah. Last but not least, the one that I have multiple colors of, because at the Christmas time I bought the kit with, I think I want to say Encourage is the one that came in the kit. The soft pinch blushes are the ones that got me into Rare Beauty. I'm like, you know what? I'm getting a timeout on all the, not buying any celebrity stuff brands type thing. I don't like the whole celebrity thing. It's all money grab. I really don't care about it type thing. And then I'm like on TikTok, Rare Beauty. This is, oh my god, the soft pinch blushes, they're the best. Get it. I'm like, okay, I'll give it a try and see if it. And oh my goodness, these are like the ones that I will grab when I'm getting ready to go to work type thing. And then I've been trying a different technique too lately too, is where, again, like the same as I do with the Huda, is I dab it in, like I take it on the end, then I plop it on my palette here, dab it out, and no, so it's a lot easier that way. Like, I'm like into like testing out different techniques, so what other people say, other people on this platform, like, oh, try to do it this way. Okay, I'll try it that way. Oh my gosh, it works so much more better that way. I like your idea. Thank you for that. So, that's my rundown of all my cream blushes. I might do a, let me know which video you want me to see do next. I got foundations here, I got a few primers, eyeshadow palettes, highlighter. Yeah, because I think I'm ready to, and I also need to do a much need declutter too. And yeah, so I post 2 videos on Wednesdays and Fridays at 10 a.m. PST. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget a bell, and hopefully I see you guys in the next one. Okay.